Hello everyone, and welcome to the new Doctor Who review, The Keeper of Traken. Also, Happy Who Day everyone. It is currently the 23rd of November, which is Doctor Who Day because it's the original air date of An Earthly Child back in 1963. Now, Keeper of Traken it's a very mixed story, isn't it? Fun fact, one of the first Doctor Who stories I ever watched. If I remember correctly, this might be the third Doctor Who story I ever watched. Back in 2009, 2008-ish. Because I remember I got, back when I was a Whovian, before I was a Whovian, before even the first time I was a Whovian, I watched Doctor Who. I knew what Doctor Who was, and I remember going down to my local corner shop, and they had the DVD files for Remembrance of the Daleks, and the other one was Evolution of the Daleks, and I think 42. It was the last part of Evolution. It was the last part of the Daleks in Manhattan two-parter, along with the other one. I think that was 42. I don't know. And so I picked those two up. So, ironically enough, I got a taste of the classics, taste of the modern. I didn't even plan for that to happen, but there you are. And then, past that, I transitioned into watching more of each, which prompted me to get the first set I got was the New Beginning set, which has the Keeper of Traken, Logopolis, and Castrovalva. All three stories I have a great fondness for, and I just by chance in a shop about a year ago now, about a year ago now, I just by chance I managed to pick up season 18 on Blu-ray, which means I have the Keeper of Traken and Logopolis on Blu-ray. So that's nice. Sadly, did not manage to pick up Castrovalva on Blu-ray. I would have loved to get season 19 on Blu-ray, but I'm not selling. Sorry about that. Got my hand sanitizer. I am not selling my left kidney for season 19 on Blu-ray. I'm sorry, BBC. If you could reissue it, that'd be great. But yeah, Keeper of Traken. It's pretty good. It's better. I'm gonna be as non-biased as I can with this, considering I did grow up with it. So I'm gonna be as non-biased as I physically can. And you know what? It's pretty good. I have this weird thing where I can't watch anything from season 18, which is ironic considering I have the Blu-ray for it. But there's just something about that season which just, besides Traken and Logopolis, I can never get through anything. I've tried Miglos, and I've tried Full Circle. Neither of them I managed to get through. I'll try to Full Circle soon again. But yeah. It's a bit of a nasty season, isn't it? Tom Baker doesn't look like he wants to be there. Anyway. But yeah. Keeper of Traken. For those who don't know, this story is basically the Doctor and Adric land on Traken, they're summoned by the Keeper of Traken, he's sort of like the president of the country, of the planet, but then he's also he's like their leader, basically. He's their leader. And so he's summoned there because there's great disharmony going on. If you don't, the planet of Traken is known for being, well, as Tom Baker puts it, they're all be known for being. It's a society completely founded by people being terribly nice to one another. So when there's disharmony, shit starts to go wrong, you know. And therefore, the Doctor and Adric are summoned by the Keeper to go down there, see what's happening. Because there's a statue which is the root of all evil, and the statue is as Cassia, who's, I'll get to her in a bit, Cassia is Nissa. She's a companion of the Fifth Doctor. This is her debut story, and her mother, well, her stepmom, Cassia, since as a child, has been looking after Melker, the stone statue, and she describes the stone as she describes Melker as, "You're so evil you can't even move. You're so evil you can't even walk. You you're so evil you're so evil you can't walk. You're so evil you can't even speak." He does both of those things. Also, a mistake. A little mistake I picked up even as a kid watching this when when Melker kills one of the guards. You see them pulling away the body, and the camera wobbles. I don't know if it was the cameraman tripped or the body kicked the camera by accident, but I love it. Also, one of my favorite, one of my favorite bits of 82 is when Cassie is trying to warn Tremas, who's Nissa's biological father. Ha ha ha! His name's Tremas. He becomes the master. God damn it, JNT. God damn it. If you don't know, JNT is John Nathan Turner. He was the showrunner at the time. God fucking damn it. Subtle, guys. Subtle. But yeah, Tremas, he's trying to calm his wife, Cassia. Because at the start, the story basically opens with him getting married. And she looks at him, "Don't look. Not my eyes." I don't know, that just cracks me up. Also, you can very clearly tell that when her eyes are glowing and she's like being influenced by Melker, you can clearly tell they've just painted over her eyelids. It's brilliant. It's 80s Doctor Who. Can you never change ever because you're so batshit? It's wonderful. Also, another part I used to grow up memeing was when, okay, yeah, as I explained it before, Melker is, spoilers, he's the master. Melker the statue is the master's TARDIS, and then the master's inside, which we barely see. This is the Decade Master, it's the second Decade Master, but it's still meant to be the same incarnation. I think, probably. Yeah, it will be. And he was played by Peter Pratt before. This one's Jeffrey Beavers. The makeup's a lot better. The last time we saw Decade Master was Peter Pratt in The Deadly Assassin, which is actually pretty good itself. I need to review that at some point. But yeah, and he's basically just, why is he doing this? Yeah, think about it. It's never explained why the Master's terrorizing Traken. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, well, he's doing it to lure the Doctor, but like, the Doctor didn't even go there on his own will. The Doctor was asked there by the Keeper, just by chance. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, his whole thing, this point, the Master is he's running out of regenerations, which at this point we'd only seen Roger Delgado. So like, where have the other 12 incarnations gone? I know there's Big Finish and all that, like the Asian boy, but yeah, there's still like 9 or so unaccounted for. But there are theories that Sasha Dewan is a pre-Delgado Master, which would be interesting. But yeah, his whole thing is he's dying, he's running out of regenerations, he needs a new body. He's getting desperate. So he devised this whole plan, I think, to capture the Doctor, try and take his body. Doesn't work. Doctor defeats him, obviously. But this is where it gets interesting. He survives, and he takes Tremas. A new body. At last. I love that ending. Just because it ends, the Doctor goes away, and it's like, okay, bye-bye, Master. All is good. And I think it's just a little bit at the end where it's like, all right, that's up, bye bye. Tremus goes off into the corner. He sees the clock that wasn't there before. Touches the clock. Oh no, it's the Master's TARDIS. Master comes out, merges with him. A new body. Lost. Goes into the clock, fades away, end the story. Love that ending. But yeah, Keeper of Traken, I think it's quite good. I mean, I do find it interesting that um, Nissa was probably not supposed to return. Her last bit would have just been, "Father, where are you?" and then cut. That's brilliant. Because apparently Leela and Romana were supposed, or Leela or Sarah Jane were supposed to come back in Legopolis, but they turned it down because they weren't going to stay committed. So they just left it, and then they brought Nissa back. I think that or Tegan, but Nissa seems more accurate. Anyway, yeah. Grand scheme of things, I think it's all right. Pretty good. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and have a good one.